Stealing sales from your Amazon competitors has never been easier. Right now, I'm about to show you how you can legally steal and practically guarantee that you'll steal your sales from your competitors day after day, month after month. Let's go ahead and check it out now. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to be using a tool called Helium 10, and Helium 10 has this tool called Cerebro. And what we're going to be using Cerebro for is we're going to use it to reverse engineer your ASIN in order to find and cherry pick the top competitors for your product, and you'll be able to quickly see who you'll have a competitive advantage over when it comes to photos, price, product quality. Maybe you have a higher quality product. So this will guarantee that you'll excel if you create a cherry list of your top competitors, again, where you have a competitive advantage over in a PPC campaign. And if you haven't already heard of Helium 10, I'll have a link below in the description where you can get 50% off. Go ahead and check that out. Again, this is a really great tool, and you guys should definitely sink your teeth into all of what this tool can offer. So let's go ahead and get into the training. Right now, I have the ASIN we'll be using as an example under the Cerebro option. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click Get Competitors. And obviously, you'll just put your ASIN in that spot. Let this load up here. It's a beautiful day here in Austin, so I hope you guys are also having a great day as well. All right, so though this is going to be a pinch manual, it's going to be worth it. This entire process shouldn't take you longer than 20 minutes, which if you're investing in your business is nothing. And all you're going to do is go ahead and open. One second. Click on the top. So it's going to pull quite a few products, and what you're going to want to do is click on the ones that are 100% relevant, or at least above 90% in relevancy when it comes to your product. So let's close that out. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. And when you do that, click this little option here. And the only reason why you want to click them is so that way you don't lose your place. And I'm sure you already know who your top competitors are, but if you don't already, again, we'll just do the first four. What you're going to do is you're going to see the quality of your competitors. And if you're priced more competitively than your competitor, so if you're right here, look at the prices, look at the listing, okay? And if you're priced more competitively, and if your images are good, go ahead and create a separate list and go ahead and copy those ASINs into that list, or paste those ASINs into that list. And what you're going to be doing is, and this is how you're going to guarantee that you're going to steal their sales. Your competitors are probably paying for PPC. They're doing everything they can to get sales to their listings. Now, if they're an established seller and you're wanting to really ramp up sales, if you can find your top 10 competitors that you're priced much more competitively and your product has a much higher quality, that would be a very good idea for you to create a PPC campaign. And in the PPC campaign, it's going to be a product targeting ad, and you'll go ahead and paste in the product targeting ad, once you're going through the PPC workflow, your top competitors. Now, the reason why this is so powerful is it does quite a few things, and actually it does a second thing. I'm going to probably get into another training where I'll show you actually how you could potentially get a really neat hack, if you will, with frequently bought together, but I'll get into another training with that. For the purpose of this one, again, this is so that way you can funnel sales from their listing, because what's going to happen is when they're hitting your competitors' listings and you're targeting their listing, your ad is going to show up with your price, And that's where this gets powerful, because if you have a much better price, and you have a higher quality product, it's more likely that a customer will go from your competitor's listing to your listing and buy your product, because you're leveraging the real estate that's already there, right? Your competitors are getting the traffic, and you're leveraging their funnel of traffic. And that's where this gets potent and extremely, this is very strategic, right? This isn't just a spray and pray type of strategy here. This is concise action to funnel tangible traffic to your listing because you have a better deal. And if you want to sink your teeth further into this strategy, they also have, Helium 10 has this tool called Trendster. Just for the sake of time, I put 3 competitors here. You can put your main keywords right here and hit start, and you can actually see interest over time on the right hand side with Google Trends. So instead of going to Google Trends and typing all these keywords in manually, you can just use it here, and it'll pull all the data for you, so you can see the historical data. And if your competitor, so if you click on this, if you can see that for the past year your competitor hasn't really changed their price, it's a safe bet to assume that once you start targeting their products with your product, and you're at a much competitive price, the odds of your competitor lowering their price, to compete with, the loss of sales is going to be very low, because you can see that they've remained consistent, right? The consistency tells you that, despite what competitors are doing, they're sticking to their guns on their price. If you see it fluctuating all over the place, then maybe you don't want to go after that particular product. But if it's consistently looking like this, straight line over a year, that means you can open up a little valve of traffic and have all your competitors' customers, not all of them, a percentage obviously, but build like a little corkscrew funnel for your product, and just continually funnel it, because it's one thing to optimize for keywords, which you absolutely want to do. It's a whole nother to leverage the traffic that your competitors are already getting. And what better way to do that than to model and piggyback off your top competitors and just funnel in that traffic, baby, all right? So this is very powerful, and I'm actually going to get into another training right now. So if you want to know how you can piggyback and potentially get the frequently bought together, a little hack that I was telling you about right now, then check out this next video. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this.